gozaimasu. Your favorite sibling duo is back with another Tokyo vlog. We survived the raw chicken.
Yes, we're alive. And today we're gonna answer the age-old question. Is Tsukiji Market still a worthwhile destination to go to? So look forward to some delicious eats at Tsukiji Market and maybe Ginza as well. So without further ado, are you ready to explore? All right, let's go. All right, best friend. It's 8 o'clock. There's already massive lines. So ideally, you should really be here. It's also a weekend on a Saturday. So probably ideally, you should really be here at like 7.
That's okay.
But that's okay. But yeah, let's see what we can get without waiting an exorbitant amount. But I think that might be impossible today. But that's okay.
We got 3 onigiris. These cost in total for all 3 just over 1,000 yen. This one, I believe, is grilled salmon with salmon roe. The onigiri is still a little warm, which I like. I love grilled salmon, so what a way to start the day. Ooh. I love how from first bite you can tell there's a decent amount of filling in there. The salmon is perfectly salty, and the burst of salmon roe, I think it just adds to the seafood saltiness, which I quite like. It just goes really well with rice and the seaweed. I just love having like stuff like this for breakfast, like rice to start the day. Yummy. Next one, I assume this is the tempura egg, just because it's a bit heavier, you know? Okay, I'll try to do a big bite. Oh yeah, that's the egg. I haven't actually bitten into the egg yet. There's some seasoning, like a soy sauce seasoning around it to add some flavor. Let me give you a good cross section. Just give me a moment. I'm putting some suspense. Ooh, that is jammy and runny. Oh, okay, that is a really good onigiri. If you hate eggs, sucks to be you because this is really good.
You can suck eggs.
What?
All right, I'm gonna finish off the other onigiri later, but now it's time to get some sushi. So, best friend, we're here at a place with no line, which was great. And just a couple of other locals. It's called Sushi Okame. It's a standing sushi bar, so they do a bunch of that set, or that set. Yes, we just got the tuna set, because, you know, we don't really want to fill ourselves too much.
Yeah, don't want to go too hard just yet.
Yes, cash only as well. We got the whole spectacle, the whole rainbow. From the akami, chutoro, and otoro, from the lean to the fatty, and also a broiled fatty tuna. No soy sauce, akami first, the lean bit. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
That's luscious. That's delicious. And chase it with some ginger. Chutoro, or like the medium fatty tuna. Way butterier. I love the rice as well. Good bouncy texture. Delicious. Oh.
I'm one step ahead of you.
Yeah, I know, right? The otoro. That looks glorious. This is the fatty tuna. Look at the striations on that.
Also, special shout out to their ginger. It's like the best ginger I've ever had. It's a bit sweet. Oh my gosh.
The broiled fatty tuna. You know, it's got some char on it. That is delicious. Slight smokiness and the difference of texture between the cooked part and the raw part is amazing. And finally, wrapped in a piece of nori is some tuna rib. Look at that. It's all mushed up. Oh yeah, it's pretty refreshing. And I love the mushy texture of it. And I love the seaweed. It has a pretty firm. It melts in your mouth as it dissolves in your saliva. And finally, more ginger. Yum. So like, it is no secret that Tsukiji is very overwhelming. There is a plethora of options from actual fresh produce and seafood, pickled thing, and a variety of different stores and stuff. And you just don't know where to go, you know?
I want something kind of sweet.
Yeah, we should definitely find a sweet treat. But yeah, I guess one of the difficulty here of Tsukiji being very touristy is that we don't know because we've never been here before. What's overpriced, what's actually good, and most of the stuff that was actually recommended on Google have all the lines. I guess it is very touristy, but it is still a very fun experience with the vibe, all the seafood. It's still nice to see, despite the actual fish market not being here, and it's all screwing off to Toyosu Market, but yeah.
I'm still kind of hungry.
Yeah, let's get more food.
Okay, I just paid 4,000 yen for this little number. This is A5 Wagyu sirloin, and I am very excited and nervous. I hope it's worth what I paid for. I'm sure it is. This is actually not our first time having Wagyu. We've had it before in New Zealand, but you know, it just hits different when you have it in Japan. Oh yeah, that's like meat butter. So fatty, so juicy. It kind of reminds me of eating ox tongue as well. I prefer ox tongue over eating steak. That's a hot take. The ox tongue is a bit more, has like a slight more chew, but it's softer. So this is kind of what it reminds me of. And it's just like dripping in its own fat and juices. Look at that.
All right, I couldn't get myself to order the A5 Wagyu with the more expensive cut, so I just got it with the rump. But because it is A5 Wagyu, you know, it's gonna be good either way. And we didn't want to get the same cut, but this is luxe as heck. It's got uni on top. Like, rump is a less expensive cut of meat as opposed to sirloin, tenderloin, and stuff. But oh my god, the uni is definitely a punch of brininess there. Not a punch, but a gentle nudge of brininess. I wish they cooked it a little bit less. Like, it is a bit like, it's pretty much almost well done. But it is thin cut, so you can't really complain. I don't really know if I prefer the combination of the uni and the Wagyu together. It's more of like an exercise in excess. But hey, we're here to live it up in Japan, Yami, are we not? Thank you for your service, Paolo. Kababayan.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're still here at the market and we were craving something sweet and something refreshing. So we got some kakigori. This is 300 yen, a very cheap and simple version. Kind of what we need. We don't want something too crazy for breakfast. A chestnut croissant. Look at that. And some iced coffee. You have the option of adding like cream and sugar, so that's what we went for. So let's start with the coffee. Coffee? It's not like an espresso kind of iced coffee, but it is quite strong, but it's still quite nice and refreshing. And then kakigori. So they had a few different flavors. This is their strawberry one. Today I'm craving strawberry. Got some of the syrup at the bottom. That's a simple strawberry syrup. It's pretty good, low-key. This syrup is quite good and sweet and strawberry-y and refreshing. Like strawberry candy. Kind of just what we need. It's quite sunny today. I don't know how I feel about it. Sun's out for Locavore, but man, it's warm.
And I got a chestnut croissant. It was actually still pretty warm. You know, it looks nice and basic. It's actually a decent croissant. It looks better. It tastes better than it looks. We haven't gotten to the chestnut just yet, but that looks good. It's not like the butteriest croissant in the world, but it's got a decent crisp and moistness to it. And I like the subtlety of the chestnut cream that's on the inside. They're baking it fresh, like sometimes they're putting stuff in and out of the oven. And it's still warm, which is important. Taste it with my iced coffee. Delicious. Arigatou gozaimasu. All right, we're indulging in some tamagoyaki. There's actually a tamagoyaki place right opposite the place that we went to. And there's a massive line. This one didn't. I don't know which one is better. I don't know which one's cheaper. Either way, time is money. So tamagoyaki is basically an omelet that's cooked in those signature rectangular pans and seasoned with dashi. Delicious. It has a subtle sweetness about it. It's cold, it's been sitting out there, but who cares? It's like, almost like a sponge, the way that the seasoning, the dashi, soaks out of the egg when you bite into it. It's a pretty decent snack. It's pretty refreshing, especially on a hot day like this. Are you gonna do it, best friend? Is it time?
We are so freaking back, guys. Only real ones know the COD correspondent is back. That's crazy. How handy, they have like a little eating spot just inside. COD correspondent is back. If you're a real one, you would know this started in our very first Europe series. I grew a love for cod because we can't really get that in New Zealand. This is miso grilled black cod. This is 1,200 yen, and these are some pretty hunky pieces of cod. First bite, itadakimasu. Oh.
Are we back? Are we freaking back, Gambi?
We're so freaking back. This one just tastes more fatty and oily. It's probably just the way that they cooked it as well, because I just love cod. It's so meaty, it's oily, it's delicious. And the miso has this sweetness to it. It's not salty the way like when you have a miso soup, and it's great.
All right, before we go leave, I feel like we need to have one more seafood dish, and then we're done. All right, Yambi, what did I get?
You got a bountiful harvest
Yes.
of seafood, the
Turn around.
fattest oyster.
The oyster. That's looking thick.
Prawn?
Prawn. And I think this might be mackerel or some sort of like oily fish.
Yeah, it's very oily.
With ginger and scallions on top. All right, gang, there's also some sauces. I don't know what these are, but like... Oh. It's sour, but I'm not sure what it is. You know, we have oysters in New Zealand, but none of them come quite close as this one. You know what, maybe I'll put the slightest bit there, just to alleviate some of the astringency, and some ponzu. There. This looks so fat. I don't even, do I even, okay, do I, like, serious question, do I even one bite this? This is...
Yes, yes.
Yes? You do not want to taste it?
No.
Okay.
You just go.
Whoa.
Is it sweet?
Whoa.
Is it briny?
That was not briny, that was not that sweet. It was more like a neutral creaminess. That was quite an experience eating it. I've had a lot of oysters in my life, but nothing that big. And when you bite into it, it just releases a dam's worth of creaminess. I'm not sure if I like that over like a normal oyster that we have in New Zealand, but that is an experience for sure. And then this one. We had the tuna a while ago, but I wanted to get some sort of oily fish. Honestly, no idea. I don't know. It's good. But do I know what fish it is? No. Do I care? Not really. Let's add a little soy sauce. You know, like sashimi is all nice and all, but like there's only so much raw fish that I can eat without needing a bit more flavor. Oh, I'll get this one. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of ginger. Definitely, I love adding soy sauce to my fish. Yeah, it's quite oily. I like the texture on that. It's a bit soft and melts in your mouth. Yeah, it's a decent fish, and this one was really expensive. It was 1.5k yen. Yeah, honestly, like, yeah, just tell us if we're getting ripped off. But you know, we are tourists after all. But these are undoubtedly such beautiful prawns. Just look at that. Oh gosh. Anyway, maybe I'll just chase it with the wasabi. That's a lot. Incredibly sweet. Not incredibly sweet, but sweet and creamy. Can't help but notice the beautiful head. That's definitely nice. But you know what? This needs some soy sauce. There. Ah, that's better. Yummy.
We did it. We have eaten as much as we could. A lot of seafood, not a lot of carbs, because we're all about that keto life.
We're keto like that. But yeah, that was actually a very fun experience. Yes, it is very touristy. Yes, there is.
But we're tourists.
In every sense of the word, no pun intended. It is a sardine tin over there. But
I mean, it's like when people are like, "Oh, you go to New York, don't go to Times Square." It's like, you're a tourist, just do it.
Guys, you have to remember, this is our first time in Tokyo. We gotta take off all the touristy stuff. Was it worth it? I have no idea. We definitely spent a lot of money. So Japanese people, tell us where to get the actual good local stuff.
Now I need something quenchy.
So we're gonna head over to check out Ginza this afternoon and see what we can find. Let's go. So, Yambi, we are here at Ginza. We've been strolling around. If you didn't know, in Ginza, they close off a portion of the street to cars every weekend. And definitely, compared to Shinjuku, Shibuya, definitely the glitz, the glam, the luxury goods is in full swing here. It's very clean. Tokyo is clean, but like it feels even more pristine over here. It is very hot. I don't like being in the sun, but we should get some coffee, Yambi. Some more coffee? Okay, let's go. All right, best friend, we're here at, I actually forgot, it's like a French name, Café de l'Ambre. Sorry, not sorry, French people, but it's an institution for coffee. It's like old style coffee. They do a bunch of different styles of drinks and stuff. I'm very excited, Yambi. Let's get some coffee. Coffee's, ang mahal ng coffee, no, Yambi? But I forgot what I got. It's just one of their strong coffees in a cocktail coupe. Oh, it's sweet. That's nice. Deliciously refreshing. A light coffee flavor. And we're very excited for the coffee jelly. This one is something to refreshen our senses. That's great. I love that. So refreshing. And the coffee almost has like a creamy texture to it. And there's some ice cream to creamify it up.
So I also got an iced coffee. My one is their number 7, Blanc et Noir, also known as the Queen Amber. So this is pretty much like the milkier, sweet, creamier, sweeter version of Kuya's one. Oh, that's really good. It's sweet, it's creamy, but it's not like your ordinary when you get an iced latte with like a sweet cream foam. More of a refined execution. What am I, a coffee connoisseur?
So after a long day navigating the mosh at Tsukiji Market and exploring Ginza, we headed down to Minato City on the way to dinner, passing a few cool sights along the way. The weather was starting to cool down and we were due for some good old R&R, but luckily I knew just the spot to settle in and dig into our snacks.
Alright, Yambi, what another filled day of, I'm just so tired, but we hit up Ginza Kimuraya, one of the more famous bakeries that are famous for their anpan, which are these cute little breads, and yes, that is the Tokyo Tower behind me. We're here in Shiba Park, just downtown. We got 4 different flavors. I forgot which one is which, but let's start off with this one, and let's just pry it open. Ooh, look at that. I forgot what this one was. This is the sweet potato, I believe. We love sweet potatoes. Oh, it has some sort of alcohol taste. Slight, but that's delectable. I love the subtle sweetness of the very luscious sweet potato. And the bread is really fluffy as well. So this one is the sakura. I have no idea how they would make a sakura filling, but let's pry it open just again. Interesting. I do love the little dents that they have in the middle. It's very cute. That almost looks like red bean. Floury. Interesting. It's more red bean than sakura. I guess this is red bean with a sakura. Nope, I can't really tell, but it's a delicious red bean nonetheless.
Okay, so we also got a chestnut one. You know, it's chestnut not season. It's autumn here, so... Oh, wait, what? Is that what it was meant to look like? I swear it looked different.
Oh, maybe that's the cheese one.
Maybe, okay, this might be the cheese
Oh
one.
wait, no, that's the chestnut. It has a chestnut.
Oh
bite.
my gosh, okay, this is the chestnut one. Let me open, might as well just go with the cream cheese one. It's like a cheesecake in a bread. A little sweet, not too intense. I really like the texture of the creamy filling with the fluffy bread. Yum. Now for the real chestnut. Chestnuts roasting on an empty fire. There we go. That's looking chestnut-like. Oh, chestnutty, but starchy. I swear there's like a very light alcohol taste in it. I think I'm a big fan of the cheese one though, but the chestnut is quite good.
Anyway, Ambi, that'll do for this video as we explored Tsukiji, Ginza, and all the way down to Shiba Park.
But I'm excited for dinner, which will be in the next video.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tokyo, you have been very good to us. The weather has been great.
For the biggest city in the world, it is only fitting that we are the most exhausted we've ever been in a trip, even though it's only 3 days in. But yes, catch us as we explore a Michelin-starred sushi restaurant in the next video. And thank you guys for watching another one of our food and travel videos live from Tokyo. And see you on the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.